Yeah, I have no idea what that was. Hasn't happened in my game yet. But you just saw it, so that's cool. If you're wondering what this is, I'm Darren. I've been using a VR treadmill for 3 years. It's my main form of exercise. I've also been using a bow trainer to do upper body stuff. And I hate turning with my thumbs, but I want to keep facing the camera for this. And, yeah. I'm using haptics, I've got AI companions, and now, as they say when you're talking about fitness, I'm just going to take the stairs. So I'm going to take the stairs. So here we go. I'm taking the stairs, going to involve myself in a boring conversation, and then see where kind of mischief I can get into after that. All right. Oh, by the way, AI companions. Say hello, Serana, and we'll see what she says. Takes a second, unfortunately.
What's on your mind, Darren? You've been quiet for a while.
There you go. All right, and here we are, taking the stairs. Just have to flip some coins around, show off that this is in fact VR. I'm gonna waste the arrows. Oh, they just don't react though.
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. And I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
This is the only way to get Balgriff's help.
Yes, yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table.
Stealing all the cups. I'm taking all the cups. I can probably reach most of them. Okay. Here we go. Make sure that I'm facing forward, because I don't want this to get weird. This is the time I wish I had the C2, because you can actually sit down on the C2.
I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have
Kick
every
rocks.
right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial
Kick rocks.
delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please. If we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
Oh, I get to talk.
Izmir's beard. But to think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor.
You're right, the Thalmor have no business here.
Orcs, all right. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha!
Kick rocks.
Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor.
Kick rocks.
Like your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Beard's council, Galmar.
Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you
I anticipated
were
Delphine getting drunk and putting a lampshade on her head.
in the library of Skyhaven, then, an unguessed trove of lost lore. Don't go. But
So what's this dragon's name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen. But it is written here, in the scroll. Odahving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax.
So, Odahving the Winged Snow Hunter. What makes you think he'll come when called? So, you've learned to call a dragon. How quaint. I do hope you're prepared for the consequences. Winged
Turns
Snow
out he's a
Hunter,
dragon, but he
Sounds
helped
like a
me.
bit of a mouthful.
Fine. We
You think you can
to
actually
decide.
call this dragon
No,
with
we
that
don't.
shout, Darren?
And it's long past
I'm curious to
time
see if
for
it'll
him
work.
pay for his
So,
crimes.
Darren, you think calling out
He's
this
not
Winged
just
Snow
any
Hunter
dragon.
will really work?
He was the right hand of Alduin. He
He
committed
How does that even
atrocities
work?
so infamous they are still remembered.
So,
thousands
you've learned a
of
new
years
word, have you? Odahving, the Winged Snow Hunter.
die.
What
He
makes you think
deserves
he'll
Important
answer your call?
conversation.
and it falls to you. to
Hum.
until he's dead.
Odahving. I've heard of that one.
I'm sorry.
The Wings
but
of
we would
Snow are an
dishonor
ancient
our
legend
oaths
among my
blades
people.
if we continue to help you.
he'll answer to a mortal's call?
Oh, come now, Serana. You're not going to let a few undead ruin your day, are you? After
Alright.
all, we're
She just
accompanied
talked
by
through
the
that
most
entire
fearsome
conversation with
warrior in
Delphine.
all the land.
Not that I care about Delphine, but... Hey, conversation over.
Oh, of
Woo!
course. Because nothing says honorable like killing a dragon who's been helping us.
I'm gonna go... back down the mountain. Last time I went to Pine Peak, the bear was bugged. Let's see if it's still bugged. Oh, yep. There he goes. Don't know what happened with that, but he's up there. Oh, he was outside. Ah, so that's where he went. Cool.
Well, that was fun.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, cool. Can repair the file. Maybe I'll do that before I do the dragon thing. There we go. That's how you take out a troll. Poison him, I guess. Bye-bye. And railing death. Nice.
What was that?
Your death. That's what that was. Welcome to the Skyrim literal walkthrough of the abandoned prison. Literal, because I'm doing it on a catwalk, not be literally walking through it. Immersive, because I've got haptics, a bow, and say hello, Lydia, and AI Lydia. I also have an AI Serana, but she disappeared. This is a pretty cool little area. This little stuff. Oh. And a battle axe. And an open chest. I think it's all undead in here, isn't it?
Seems the guards were ordered to either kill or let the prisoners drown, and then evacuate due to a storm. Not exactly the most heroic orders, if you ask me.
Oh, he's coming at me. There we go. I get a clear shot at him.
Soon you will know the code of no.
Ooh, and my bow exploded. That wasn't good.
Italos, those ghosts won't trouble anyone else.
The prisoner's plan.
Seems to be a plan for escaping prison during a storm. Prisoners aim to overpower the guards, break open a drainage grate, and then move downriver to find shelter.
Not a bad plan. I think I shot at somebody over here. All sorts of stuff. It's a pretty cool little... Oh yeah, I shot at him through there. Wow, I had never read that book before. The master chest, hold on. Check the other books first. Okay. Master chest is the worst. There we go. Got 3 of them back.
My
Alright,
Thane,
so I gotta go
did you
back
find
down.
anything interesting in that chest? You were rummaging through it for quite some time.
Yeah, rub it in, rub it in. Alright.
My Thane, I believe we should move on from this place. Our work here is done.
I think that's their way out. Is there anything deeper in here? I don't think there's anything else. I think... Is this it? No, there's something over here. I think it's this. Alright, you come this way, you go down here. That's the other side of that. And then you open to Skyrim. And that's how the prisoners planned on escaping. And they all died in a storm. Oh, and here's the prisoners that made it. Almost made it. They died in the storm. Oh well. C'est la vie. And that is that. So, peace out, like, subscribe, hit all the buttons, all the things. Thank you very much for stopping by. That was the abandoned prison. Alright. Talk to Quintus. Quintus Navale.
I'm not sure how safe it is for us to be standing around in plain sight. Windhelm isn't exactly known for its vampire-friendly atmosphere.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but
I received your letter.
So much from you. Good to hear. You can be a difficult man to find. Thankfully, those couriers are tenacious.
Yeah, couriers are creepy. You think you know how to repair the file?
Thoughts. There are 3 crucial elements. Some may be easier to find than others. On the top of the throat of the world is a patch of unmelting snow. No heat can touch it. Then we need the tusk of a mammoth, ground to a fine powder as only the giants know how. The final step is tricky. It requires the briar heart from a forsworn of the Reach. If you can bring me these materials, the file can again be made whole.